So my name is Josh Morton. I'm the Emergency Management Director for Saluda County, South Carolina. I've been the director here for almost 13 years. Prior to that, I worked for the South Carolina Emergency Management Division, following a brief stint with the Chester County Emergency Management Agency. So we are a small rural county in the western Midlands of South Carolina, primarily an agricultural community. Really, our highest hazard is hurricanes. We do have a threat from tornadoes, as well as some limited threats from winter weather type events, but again, it's primarily hurricanes seems to be our biggest threat. So Hurricane Helene was exponentially the largest disaster in Saluda County's history. As of about 8 o'clock that Friday morning, we are still not aware of any road in Saluda County that was entirely passable. We were 100% without power countywide for the first 2 days. It took about a week to get back to the 50% mark as far as power goes, about 2 weeks to get back in the 95 to 100% range of power restored. We underwent massive operations, especially during that first week, with trying to get food and water to people. Those in the towns had water from the town water systems, but anybody that had a well, they didn't have power, they didn't have water. We've also had some pretty big impacts economically. A lot of businesses were damaged. Being a primarily agricultural economy here, we also had some pretty serious impacts there. We had one orchard in the southern part of our county that lost, I believe they said 654 pecan trees, which was roughly 50% or so of their crop. It was a very big challenge for us. We lost a couple of our first responders. We had two of our firefighters who died in the line of duty responding to a residential structure fire during Helene. But the community really came together throughout this incident. We had, obviously everybody that was working in emergency response. We were passing out food. We had churches that came together and started feeding people. Various people in the community that were going and getting things and taking up donations. And there were people already out at 8:30 that morning helping to clear trees off of the major roadways. Really can't say enough about how this community really stepped up and came together during this incident. During Hurricane Helene, we did a lot of things that I never thought we would do in Saluda County, South Carolina. Never would I have ever guessed that we would have had the widespread damages that we had during this hurricane. It really covered our county from one end to the other. We had wind speeds here in excess of 90 miles an hour. In the western end of our county, we had 14 inches of rain. It was just amazing to see how much of that we had. We had counties from across the state that were bringing in donated goods to help us with that. We have, our partners at South Carolina DOT, the South Carolina National Guard, so many people that came into our county and helped us out. Communication is absolutely vital for us anytime that we are putting responders out in the field. Hurricane Helene, which just occurred recently, is a great example of that. We had responders out during the middle of the night that we had to be able to track and know what they were doing, as well as be able to send them on to the next call. We also had a situation in the middle of the night where we actually had to pull all of our responders off the road because the weather had gotten so bad. And so we were able to communicate with them via radio and pull them all back to their stations. Our radio system performed flawlessly during the event. We did not have any significant issues with it. I believe there was a brief period where we did have one of the sites lost power, and until they were able to get it back on generator power. But radio communications, we again never lost touch with our responders in the field or with our dispatchers because we were able to operate on the Fleettalk system. Rock Communications has been an excellent partner since day one. John and Tim and Tripp and the rest of the team, they are constantly working on the system, checking to make sure that everything is functioning, keeping everything updated to the latest and greatest. They're always just a phone call away, no matter what time of day or night. I've called them in the middle of the day, I've called them in the middle of the night, and usually within a matter of minutes, they have taken care of whatever the issue is. Been great partners from us from day one. Honestly, switching to the Fleettalk system is probably one of the best decisions our county ever made. We previously had a regular old UHF and VHF radio system, and following the narrow banding that the FCC mandated back in 2012, we started seeing our radio coverage diminish over the years. We started looking for a radio system about 7 or 8 years ago, and we looked at our statewide 800 megahertz system, and honestly, price-wise, it was just not within our range. And Rock was able to come in with the Fleettalk system and offer us better coverage than what we would have gotten with the state system at a much better price point for us. And so it really has just been an amazing system for us. And again, we've had absolutely no issues with it.